Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to show you how I made Bharatanatyam costume. I'm a very beginner and I have no experience in stitching other than I tried to stitch a blouse about a year ago and I stitched one shirt for my son. Other than that, I'm very beginner. So it all happened like my ma'am suggested that we do something different this time. I'm learning Carnatic vocal singing. So she suggested, for the same song, I could do the dance. And I love dance, as you know. So I thought I will try classical dance. And for that, I love the costume all the time. So I thought it's almost impossible for me to make a costume or buy a costume. So initially I thought I'll wear a sari in dhoti style and then I might be able to, stitch this. The center piece, as you can see, this one. So that will go well with the sari. So based on the sari I was planning to wear, I came up and I bought the chunni. And I cut the chunni and I made this. This is called long fan, which is wore in the center, in the middle. And I watched a few YouTube videos, they were very helpful. So I could make this fan and I was very thrilled that I could make this. And I wanted to make more to enhance my look when I wear it with the sari. So I made what this is called back seat. This is the back seat in Bharatanatyam costume. They wear it around their butt area on the back. So that's why it's called back seat. And I made this one. And after I made this one, I wanted to make the small fan because it really increases the look. And also I had some cloth left, so I made the small fan. After making all these three, I thought, why can't I just try to make the pallu and the pant. This is called pallu. Dini pallu antarandi. I'm trying to talk in English so that many people can understand, but I'll also talk in Telugu in between. Dini pallu antarandi. So ee pallu ki kuda ila pleats pettesi I made some pleats, I followed the video and then I used the border. The border was still there. So I could make this pallu or the front piece which they wear over the blouse. So after making that, I thought I'll make the pants. But then actually I had to cut off from one of my saris. If you remember, this is the sari from Navratri 9 colors 9 looks. The first sari I wore, the yellow sari. But that had a different purple border. But this purple border I took was much darker in color. సో దెన్ తర్వాత ప్యాంట్స్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేశాను. ఈ ప్యాంట్స్లో కూడా చూస్తే ఇది మన చుడిదార్ ప్యాంట్స్ లాగా ఉండదు అండ్ ఇట్ నీడెడ్ సమ్ ప్లీట్స్. నాకు అయినంతగా ప్లీట్స్ పెట్టాను, అంత ఈవెన్గా రాలేదు. దే డిడ్ంట్ కమ్ అవుట్ సో ఈవెన్లీ. బట్ దెన్ ఐ కుడ్ మేక్ దిస్ అండ్ కొంచెం బార్డర్ మిగిలి ఉంటే ఆ బార్డర్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని ఇలా హుక్స్ కుట్టుకొని నేను వేసుకొని చూసి ఐ వాజ్ ఏబుల్ టు మేక్ ఇట్. And ఈ upper ఏరియాలో I didn't have the cloth left. So this cloth wasn't there. ఈ క్లాత్ అయిపోయిండే. So I had to get a plain cloth and put it over and put the patch work. And anyway this won't be seen. ఇది కనిపించదు ఎందుకంటే ఆ బ్యాక్ సీట్ కానీ ఆ లాంగ్ ఫ్యాన్ కానీ షార్ట్ ఫ్యాన్ కానీ అన్నీ వచ్చేస్తాయి ఇక్కడ. సో అందుకనే అది కనిపించదు. And this is the area where the hooks go so that this long fan stays. See, I stitched the hooks also so that this hooks go on this area. ఇవన్నీ చేశాక ఇంకేదో బ్లౌజ్తోని మ్యాచ్ చేయాలనుకున్నాను, కానీ ఏ బ్లౌజ్ కలర్ కూడా ఈ కలర్ లేదండి. ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ బ్లౌజ్ కలర్ మ్యాచింగ్ దిస్. సో ఐ హ్యాడ్ టు గో అండ్ బై దిస్ క్లాత్. మై హస్బెండ్ హెల్ప్ మీ get this cloth. It's a silk cloth and I used a lining too. I never did any blouse completely before. I tried doing one blouse without any lining before and దానికి ఎప్పుడు హుక్స్ కుట్టలేదండి. and I never used it, but for the first time I did this, and I was very happy that I was able to stitch a blouse also, because blouse stitching is a challenge, and also for me blouse fitting is a challenge. And I did princess cut stitch here, and I stitched the hooks, and I also went for the bugga chetulu or umbrella sleeves kind of stuff. It was challenging, and also I lost Danimantaru మా మెషిన్లో నీడిల్స్ దే బ్రోక్, ద నీడిల్స్ విరిగాయండి. 2-3 times నీడిల్స్ విరిగాయి, మిస్ప్లేస్ అయ్యాయి, చాలా ట్రబుల్స్ వచ్చాయి. కానీ ఐ రియలీ వాంటెడ్ టు మేక్ ఇట్, ఫినిష్ ఇట్. సో దట్ మోటివేషన్ కెప్ట్ మీ గోయింగ్. నాకు చేయాలని ఉండే, సో అలా చేస్తూ వెళ్ళాను. ఆ తర్వాత ఇంకొక ఛాలెంజ్ వాజ్ దిస్ వన్, ద థ్రెడ్స్ దే మేక్ ఇంకా చాలా సన్నగా చేస్తారు, దే మేక్ వెరీ థిన్. And these threads are also a big challenge to turn because it is like inside out. I really appreciate our tailors now. They have a lot of skill and talent and effort put in designing our clothes. So it is very satisfactory to make your own Bharatanatyam costume. Basically, I'm not at all trained in any classical dance, for that matter, any dance. So this is just my attempt to do this. So I thought to buy a classical dress is not worth it. I mean, I am not at all trained in that dance, so I don't know how I will dance. So I didn't want to spend $220 on buying the classical dance dress, or even to get it stitched. So this was my attempt on stitching it, and I think it came out well. And I'm hoping after I dress up it will look good. So I will attach my final look to this video. I will do that. I haven't tried it yet in a very in a very dressy way. I did try it and see whether it will fit me. Yes, it fits me, but I did not try it in a very with all the makeup and hairdo and everything. So I hope this video is useful for you, and before I end it, I will finally show you. So Bharatanatyam costume has all these pieces. It has this long fan. If I wasn't clear, I'm telling again. It has a long fan, it has a short fan, and there are many new varieties also came. I was learning all these during this process of stitching this Sunday. And it has a pants, and it has this pallu, and there is the back seat. So some also have like a dhoti like style of thing on the back, but naku cloth sarpoledu, so I did not do that. And of course a blouse. So these are all the parts of the Bharatanatyam costume, and you can easily stitch this costume for your kids especially. For adults it might be a little challenge, but for kids I'm pretty sure if you try, if you can do some basic stitching, you can easily stitch it and make. And a very important tip is, don't do like me. Like I started doing it from chunni, and then I had to cut a sari and do it. But you buy a sari, a proper sari with a proper this border. The border will enhance the look a lot. So please buy a sari or use your old sari with a proper border and then do it. And for kids, they say you get 2 costumes in one sari, but for adults you might just get one. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave in my comment section. I'll be more than happy to share my experience with you. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day. Happy stitching. Bye.